Our next speaker really doesn't need any introduction. A great friend of the trade union movement, a great friend of mine for many years. At the moment, thank you very much for the World Cup was back on. Somebody's got a false title at the moment, Shadow Chancellor, because he seems to be directing all the stuff the government's trying to put right. So, my greatest pleasure, and I will translate if necessary, to introduce the Shadow Chancellor, great friend of the trade union movement, John McDonnell MP.
Okay. Not that I don't trust Rory holding anything. Let me just read a message. Jeremy Corbyn can't make it. Let me just read a message of solidarity from Jeremy. He said, "I'm sorry I can't be with you as I'm travelling to campaign for Labour in West Yorkshire. As leader of the Labour Party, I'm proud to lead a party founded by trade unions, and a Labour government will guarantee full rights at work from day one. Our society is grotesquely unequal, and the starting point is to change that tackle that inequality, and that means the first step is a living wage of £10 an hour when a Labour government comes into power." Finally, Jeremy says, "Well done on your bravery, standing up for the rights of others, and we all stand with you." Let me just say this. The election of Jeremy Corbyn has transformed the Labour Party, both in terms of the policies we're advocating, but also the role that we're playing. Last night, a briefing went out to all Labour MPs, which basically said, if there's a picket line in your constituency, your responsibility is to join it. And it made it absolutely clear, that the Labour Party is 100% behind the strikes, the demonstrations, the actions that have been taken by workers themselves to achieve just a decent pay rise and to achieve decent conditions at work. So exactly as Jeremy said, we've made it clear, when we go into government, £10 an hour, real living wage, introduced in the first Queen's speech. Secondly, we will fulfil the promise of John Smith, our late leader, way back in the 90s. Trade union rights for everyone, from day one, whether you're part-time, temporary or whatever. But also we've said absolutely clearly as well, when we go into government, if you look at our manifesto, we said we'd set up a Department of Employment. The responsibility of that Secretary of State responsible for that department will be the restoration of sectoral collective bargaining, so that trade unions are recognised as the negotiators of people's wages. Why is that important? It's because we have 4 million children out there living in poverty. 2/3 of them are in families where someone's at work. What does that say? It says wages are so low, people cannot survive on poverty wages as we experience in this country. This government is creating an economy based upon low pay and insecurity. Our movement has said enough is enough, and we're now going to campaign to ensure that people are properly represented, properly paid, and treated with respect once and for all. Yes, we want a Labour government as quickly and soon as possible to redress the inequalities and balance of power at work. But until that election comes, the responsibility of every Labour MP, every Labour Party member, isn't just campaigning for Parliament, isn't just speaking up on Parliament. So we've said to you absolutely clearly, whether in Parliament or on the picket line, we are with you in solidarity and will be throughout until we win. With this campaign started at McDonnell's. It then went on to TGI Friday. It then campaigned solidly with Uber and Deliveroo. Can I welcome the Wetherspoon workers as well that are now joining us? The message to every exploitative employer in this country is that we're coming for you. We're not tolerating low pay, insecurity or lack of respect. We will mobilise as one movement, the labour and trade union movement in solidarity. And I guarantee you this, with that strength and determination and courage and solidarity, we will win. Solidarity.